What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips for the Lunar event in Pokemon Go to make sure you guys know everything that is going on for this red event in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how did you guys do on the Team Go Rocket celebration event? I thought that was a mighty fun time. I really enjoyed battling all the Team Rocket leaders, the grunts, working on getting that platinum medal. Let me know how you guys' shiny hunts went in Pokemon Go, because today what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the Lunar event in Pokemon Go. So the Lunar event is going to be the Ox celebration, which is going to include Tauros. So this is an exciting time for a lot of us. So without further ado, let's get into the Lunar event, which is going to start off with the time frame. So this time frame is going to be Tuesday, February 9th at 10 a.m. local time, and that's gonna go all the way until February 14th at 1 p.m. local time, which is then going to switch over into the Valentine's Day event that some of the new information just got dropped. So with the Lunar event, it's going to include some features that are going on as well. So one of the features is going to include field research tasks, which we will check out in a tip. That's going to encounter all of the Alolan, Galarian, and regular Meowth forms, as well as Meditite and Miltank, which is a new shiny that some of us may be after, including myself. We will have Tauros in the timed research that we will also check out in a tip. However, Tauros doesn't appear to be spawning in the wild as of right now, so unfortunately it looks like you're only going to get 2 checks to hopefully get a shiny. The gifts are going to include more items, so please send all of your gifts to friends, especially all of your friends that are working on level 48 to 49 right now. Please open all of their gifts. Make sure to go through your friends list, see which friends are working on that level right now, and open their gifts so they can send out all 500 of those gifts. You're going to have a higher increased chances of becoming lucky friends with your current best friends right now, which is always a plus. Not only that, trading Pokemon will have an increased chance to go lucky as well. So that's a really good thing for you guys to start trading more, which is going to ultimately give you more potential lucky Pokemon and lucky Pokemon to get powered up for a lot less Stardust, which is a plus, especially for some of the ones that we are going to maybe be trying to max to 50. And trading has been increased to 40 kilometers from today. Already it's increased all the way until the 15th as well. So that is pretty cool. Definitely, if you have anybody in your remote area that you have been waiting to do a lucky trade, maybe because of a meetup complication or whatever that is, please just contact that person. Make sure to set up the lucky trade and do that trade, and then start to then hit more lucky friends with those people. We then have red spawns. We have 5-kilometer egg pool that is pretty decent, and we have 1-star and 3-star raids. And then we have 5-star raids, which is gonna be Latios and Latias. That's gonna be going on. And then we have mega raids as well. We have Mega Pidgeot, we have Mega Ampharos, and then for the first time ever on Pokemon Go, we have Mega Gyarados. So that's gonna be very exciting for all of us that are after it as well. Definitely gonna be putting a counter guide out there for you guys to take this Pokemon down. So with all that said, guys, let's start off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be dealing with the spawns in the event. So we have red spawns and semi-relevant to red spawns, such as orange as well. A little bit of yellow hues in some of those Pokemon as well. But we do have a lot of shiny potentials in here, which is definitely a plus. We have Krabby and Goldeen both have shinies. We also have Seaking as well, and just remember that Seaking is a 2nd tier evolution, so that one's gonna give you more Stardust every single time you catch it. We do have Magmar, we have Magikarp, and we have Gyarados as well, which we will touch on in a tip. All of those ones are gonna have shinies. We have Miltank, Meditite, and Chimchar all have shinies. We have Kricketot, Tepig, and Darumaka. Kricketot does have a shiny, neither of the other 2 on the end do. And then finally, we have Fennekin. So, we do have some of these Pokemon in here that are going to be relevant, some of these Pokemon that have shinies, and some of these Pokemon that I'm going to suggest starting to catch a lot of them, using Pineapple Berries, and starting to stack up on the XL candy, such as Magikarp, because we do have the Mega Gyarados coming out during this time frame as well during this event. So the Pokemon, besides Magikarp, I don't really think there's anything in here that you need to stock up a tremendous amount of XL candy. Chimchar, not really that big of a deal. We have Tepig. Hopefully they're gonna start putting the starters back in the calm days, and we will be able to stock them on that. So if you wanna start stocking up on candy, XL candy, that would be a good thing. And then we have Darumaka as well. Darumaka in the fire form is actually in the top 5 fire attackers as far as meta rate attackers. So that is definitely a Pokemon to get after. Not only that, it's a semi-rare Pokemon as well. Typically speaking, we only really see it rarely in the game, but mostly from eggs. but it's also rare in that regard. So now guys, let's start checking out for PvP stats and what Pokemon are going to be relevant and what are the IVs to search for in each of the leagues. Number 1 is going to be Gyarados. It's going to be ranked 158 in the Great League with Waterfall, Aqua Tail, which is the Calm Day move, and Crunch. 100% IVs on that Pokemon is going to be a 0, 14, 15. And then when we're talking about it in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 40 with Dragon Breath, Crunch, and Aqua Tail again. Only differentiation is going to be that this one has the Dragon Breath as opposed to the Great League's Waterfall combination. And this one, actually in the regular form, actually beats out the Shadow form that's going to be ranked 52. 100% IVs on this one is going to be a 0, 15, 14, which is going to be the reverse of the Great League one. That's going to be the 0, 14, 15. And then finally, in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 19 in Shadow, 33 without the Shadow, with the same movesets with the Dragon Breath as the quick move, Aqua Tail, and Crunch, as does the Ultra League. And the next Pokemon we're going to check out is going to be Meditite. So Meditite has two options for you guys. Number 1, you can get it in the XL form, meaning you're going to power it up beyond to level 51, and that particular Pokemon is going to be ranked 1 in the Great League. However, if you don't want to do that, it can be ranked 26, and that one can be caught at a 100% IV, so you're not going to need to know the IVs. The moveset on this Pokemon is going to be Counter, Ice Punch, and Psychic combination, but like I always tell you guys, it does use Power Up Punch if you do want to power up that Counter moveset. And this particular Pokemon does not go all the way to level 51. It actually goes to 50 and a half, so you're gonna have to power it up to 49 and a half. Then you're gonna have to buddy boost it at 100% IVs at a 4, 15, 15, which is gonna sit the best rank number 1 in the Great League. So as far as all the spawns, guys, that's gonna be what we have right now for the Lunar event. Number 1 thing is gonna get shinies that you guys do not have, including that Miltank if you didn't get one. I'm hopefully gonna get that Miltank shiny. I really love that shiny, and it's gonna be pretty rare in the future because after these events, Miltank does not spawn as much. So with all that said, guys, now let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be looking at the 5-kilometer egg hatches that are going to be coming out of these 5-kilometer eggs. I'm hoping they're going to be boosted more towards some of the rare Pokemon, but as you guys do know, eggs typically are really favored towards the lesser valuable Pokemon in the egg pool. We're gonna have Rattata, Ekans, and Mankey that are gonna hatch. All of them do have shinies. I'm not gonna cover the 100% IVs on those. We have Ponyta that does have a shiny. We have Mareep that has a shiny. And then we also have the Houndour that has a shiny as well. So these two Pokemon on the end, the Mareep and the Houndour, are going to be mega Pokemon that are pretty relevant. Houndour being a really relevant Pokemon because the only dark mega that's going to beat it out is going to be Tyranitar. The Mareep 100% IV is going to be 566. And the Houndour 100% IV from eggs is going to be 705. And then we have Miltank that's going to have a shiny, Torchic that's going to have a shiny, and Bagon that's going to have a shiny. Miltank 100% IV is going to be 1345. Torchic is going to be a 624, and the Bagon is going to be a 660 100% IV hatch at level 20. And then we have Baneri. Baneri is going to be 719 as far as the hatch level. That Pokemon also does have a mega when it goes into Lopunny. Just for you guys as a reference, it's really not going to be super valuable, but it is out there and it's going to come out at some point or another. And then we have Tepig, 100% IV is going to be 618, and Lit Leo is going to be 814. So that's everything as far as the hatching the eggs. And honestly speaking, guys, these eggs look semi-decent. So as far as 5-kilometer eggs go, I definitely would suggest potentially utilizing these unless you want to start saving up on those 12-kilometer eggs for the Kanto Tour event. There's not boosted Stardust during that event, but when you're grinding hard and you have events like that, such as the Calm Days, for me, even when I'm not getting boosted Stardust, I'm not getting hatch Stardust, there's no discounted as far as the hatch distance either. I'm still saving up on those 12-kilometer eggs because it gives you a lot of Stardust. 100,000 Stardust on 1 star piece for about 12-kilometer eggs. So it's not exactly 100,000. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on what each egg is going to give you, but that's always a plus. So with all that said, guys, now let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be the event as far as getting you guys into the Kanto Tour. So as far as the gifts go, we're getting more items from the gifts. So number 1, if you guys haven't seen my Kanto Tour tips video, you're definitely going to want to check it out here. I'm recommending going in with 1,000 Ultra Balls. I know it sounds crazy. If your bag's not that big, you're going to have to take what I'm saying, divide it by 3,000 and times it by your bag space ratio. But if you have a really small item bag, guys, you're really going to have to start either deleting or utilizing a lot of the things in there to make sure you have enough balls to be able to successfully play in the Kanto Tour if you're going to be playing it for the premium price of $11.99, which I don't all think is that much money. However, get as many items as possible. I really suggest getting up on those Ultra Balls and Pineapple Berries, and this is a great time to restock any of those items that you did blow out on from the Roselia Comm Day, which was a lot of fun. Not only that, guys, if you do have any rare Pokemon saved up, such as Gibble, such as maybe Machops if they're rare for you in your area, or anything that's going to be useful as far as Pokemon go, mass trading them and swapping them with a friend is going to be a great time during this time because they're going to increase your lucky chances. Increasing lucky chances for Pokemon that are not good are always can get you either better IVs, they can get you powering up for less Stardust, or a combination of the two in the most ideal scenario. So like for myself, I've traded a bunch of Gibbles and successfully and thankfully actually have 3 lucky Hundle Gibbles, which I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. So now I can power those Pokemon up, and it does have a Mega at some point or another, so it's definitely something that we're gonna do. Not only that, guys, please utilize that 40-kilometer trade and do all of your lucky trades, and then make sure to interact with people as much as possible. So you can do raids together, you can battle against each other, you can also open gifts as well. So those are going to be great ways for you guys to interact, and interacting with your friends is going to give you more potentials to get lucky friends. Having more lucky friends going into the future is going to be successful because we have Megas, new shiny legendaries are going to come at some point or another. These are all Pokemon that you want to have lucky friends for. So that's why I'm saying utilizing the 40-kilometer trades to clear out your current lucky friends, and then starting to re-interact with as many as possible to make sure you get more for the future. And then obviously we have the Mega Gyarados, we have Latios and Latias. Obviously, Mega Gyarados has Mega. That one's going to be Water and Dark type. We're going to come out with a counter guide later today. And then we also have Latios and Latias, which I already put out a counter guide, which you can check out up here. So Latios and Latias also have Megas. They also have Shinies. If you guys haven't gotten them, definitely some Pokemon to get after. They're not going to be the premier in the Psychic category or the Dragon category. However, they're still going to be semi-effective. And if they do come out prematurely to the better Pokemon's Megas, they're still going to be relevant for at least a point in time. So with that said, now let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to deal with the timed research during this event. So let's check that out right now. So we have transfer 12 Pokemon for 10 Pokeballs. We have catch 7 Fire-type Pokemon for a Charmander. Send 1 gift to a friend for a Goldeen encounter. Then we have the rewards of a Miltank encounter, 1000 XP, and 20 Gyarados Mega Energy. In the next round, number 2, we have power up a Pokemon 12 times for 5 Raspberries. Evolve 3 Fire-type Pokemon for a Torchic. Send 3 gifts to friends for a Magikarp. For the grand total rewards of a Tauros, 1000 XP, and 30 Mega Energy for the Gyarados. Then we have use 12 berries to help catch a Pokemon for 10 Pokeballs, catch 15 Fire-type Pokemon for a Tepig encounter, and then send 5 gifts to friends for a Seaking encounter. And then we have a Miltank encounter. We have 1500 XP and 50 Mega Gyarados Energy. And then finally in stage number 4, we have make 12 Great Curveball throws for 3 Pineapple Berries, catch 20 Fire-type Pokemon for a Darumaka encounter, and then 7 gifts sent to friends for a Meditite encounter, 4 grand total rewards of a Tauros, 1500 XP, and then 100 Mega Energy for the Gyarados. So if you guys do all this research, guess what? You're going to be able to evolve a Mega Gyarados. Then once you evolve it, you can then walk it to get more Mega Energy if you don't care to participate in raids, and that's really not what you're after as far as your gameplay goes. So that's what you have for tip number 4. Now we're getting into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be dealing with the field research in Pokemon Go and correlating the 100% IV. So let's check those out right now. And the field research that's going to be out for the Lunar event is going to be catch 6 water-type Pokemon for a Miltank encounter. Guys, do remember that Miltank does have a shiny. 100% IV is going to be 1009. Then we have catch 12 Pokemon, which is going to be a Meditite encounter, 297. And remember, Meditite, if you don't care to do it as the XL form, is going to be 100% IVs maxed out with Best Buddy Boost as well for the Great League. Send 3 gifts to friends, it's going to be a Meowth encounter. 320 is going to be the 100% IV. And then send 10 gifts to friends, it's going to be an Alolan Meowth encounter. That one does have a shiny as well. 100% IV on that one is going to be a 341. So guys, get out there. I would obviously say the catch 6 water type Pokemon is going to be an absolute must. That's going to be great. And also, just showed by LeakDuck, there is a new event tag for field research tasks. So you can distinguish between the events, which I think is a long needed improvement, quality of life update, thank you to Pokemon Go, and regular ones, as well as the sponsored ones as well. So that's gonna do it, guys. A lot of fun stuff out there, great shinies, and we have Mega Gyarados. That's gonna be making its first time Pokemon Go debut, and we also have Mega Latios and Latios that are gonna be coming in the future, but we do have their raids right now to be able to start stocking up on hopefully good IVs and some XL candy as well. So guys, thank you for being here. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.